About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. So we're talking to 27 people. Trying to start the initial game. Just on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because at least took this game. We just sit back and ask yourself, it's the practice of this guy is hard to run. Good start offensive, 18 yards on the game's initial play. And I can exit since that was and the preseason led to our first throw of the year. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And he comes down, but not hitting his inside of the 25. So the big Patriots are on the way down. Scoots to the red zone here from first and 10. Once again, it's scheduled. Still over 4 minutes in the time. Because of the pivot down, that's the second. Suddenly, Scatterby with it. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's it. They're no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here and need 9 yards to pick up the first. Virtually assisted incompletion and not hit to bring it 4th down. And its kick is good. Seems probably got something in the first drop of and they didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something. And what I liked about it is that they didn't open kick it because exactly season to get touchdowns the rest of the season. Points on the board. So here they come to Cowboy offense on the field to get their first crack at it. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran of this league. Now in his 5th year at quarterback. We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around to get yards with their records at the end. That's exactly what you can see. The top is a good next. It's an extra dimension. It really confounds defenses and when it puts it all together. A nice run here early on, and then a great play calling to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber. It's like this.
Great day, Jim. Alright.
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
If you're tired, I'll bring something back. Alright. I'll tell you I'm coming too. Alright.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. First down. And between the tackles. It's like Rutgers getting here. Offensive line just got home the defensive front, and they're able to get their hands out and move them backwards. It creates space for everybody down the road. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Skelton. Yard with it. Here we go. But he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Here's Lil now for it's too good for the contact. It's fourth down. Fourth down. It's the punt team sending this one. 7 runs on the punt return. And the Giants will start from deep in their territory for the 1st and 10. Now done. So 15. Position already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive? Right? They think they've got them.
It's a good game at 11 sets for the first and goal.
Coming in, he very likes teams that have a big year, based on a terrific off-season. And runs like that on opening weekend should be fun.
Set up for first and goal, and then play later. He's in himself.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is
he made the understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, and get it right back to the right things. So after the touchdown, it's a win. Take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. But he never set to take the finish. This offense shows you got to think kind of crucial to put something together for this drive, because remember last time out, 2 minutes in front of the first one. This defense to me, it's too intense. Take some of that. Make sure you're doing so. Understand you He's like getting down at the 28. Here now, the second down to 8. And this is going to be incomplete. That makes it out for 2 here the first move of the third down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the field. So very 36-yard line. And the Cowboys take him for the football on the 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. That's up to 42. To try, it's Milton. Good tackle, Trail finished the ball free, and it's second down. With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll cover the line, they need only 2 yards to get in the first here. To Flores was Newton.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Just to get for but they'll certainly take it. That's 4th down.
Not ordinarily running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back. And he ends up on the first try. Two yards for second and 12. Sometimes just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for Christmas. Not much you have to catch. What a point. Milton. Just a yard. So now comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this big spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Slowly got to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kickers now. Some new tactics just like that used to be such a big deal now. You just expect them to make it. Exactly. You shouldn't take that for granted. I have a feeling about it. So it's a big box. Trace the distance. Big time. But they're kicking it to the same time that we made them specialists. I'm not going to 50 yards. So we fix it up. Let's have it back. Trying to get a good swing of it. Trying to get to the front to get it. They're not that third and 9. To Trevor, Duncan. They'll try and move it himself. He's still maybe calls it. Like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. So jumping from his free safety spot. That's how you impressive the defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He's a little too fast on that play. So first and 10 after a big mistake on fourth down with a penalty. For all he's doing. He's going to flash this one deep inside. This is Kansas 15. Check touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Giants have an extra point from Giants ball game. Just a 4-3 minute. It was finished up by a touchdown on the Giants. 10 apiece as the kicks away. And they were Lions up on the 30. And the Cowboys offense heads back on the field. Charles, these early season individual games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. So curious to see how the rest of this one plays out. Yeah, it's good. They're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played. He's going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they got it with a third down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Right now, that's the Cowboys' further. As he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, Harris.
Giant football at 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start. And set up the snap to skip it in. And the Giants are able to strike quickly. This is 8 for 6. The ball goes down in the middle. Takes it 17-10 score. Setting the Clippers are away. Freaking Moses. Terrific field position as they finally get to the just shot of reaching the strike. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Really steady in that top as it takes us all the way down to the 37. 54 yards rushing for him in his fifth. He's looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Line of scrimmage at 37 on 1st and 10. Texas and Rugby. After the sack here, 2nd of 11. Now Rugby. Another 1st down, 6 the Giants 26. 1st down, 10, 26. Long is Shelby. Short and 19 to the Mark Ferguson. To the half, shot for 5. Still defensive at the end of the fight. 2nd. Scott getting shot next. The gain of the yards, they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Gets it 17 points. So this drive spans 7 plays. It's a 1-yard touchdown. 17 to score. All into this point as it kicks away. It's the Giants. It's the first of the taking over here. The coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. That's not really true, but that's the case. The one play to get it in the overall success here. Those moments that happen, incredible in that too. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy. You see that time. It's 2 yards of the 3rd and 5, man. 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw it quickly. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The offense of the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably right there, motivating Bruce. Remember, Larson scored the touchdown. His defense frustrated the last time on the field. Just a battle looks in the wild ways because you never put motivated. They won't game plan for this. They don't have specific outcomes in mind. To make it, they just have to execute. It's not everything's silly that means it for you. Then you've got to be careful not to lose anything in the coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down. Down to 49. 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight. His team's been terrific in that first half. It's all in the first down. Second down. But the Giants 37. It's a game of 12 for the Cowboys coming out of the first. Line of scrimmage at 37 on first and 10. Shotgun. Just I felt like the traffic was it looked to me like the Vincent Chronicles on that play from the get-go. Then everyone crashed the ball. It was just a yes. See what he is. Took your jobs in tandem, the back helping the front, the front helping the back. Pressure got him. So on 14, first middle and all these the Cowboys field goal. And this side is 52. And they take the lead to 17. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one possession ball game. And if you want to never drop 4 points, most quarterbacks will tell us ending with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. You don't get to take. You don't have to do that. In this case, you'll take a field goal. I remember the safety take the field. Was closer and closer to intervention, Charles. Remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first time. This is what teams do this quarterback. The pressure is on both sides. And sometimes the pressure is a little bit the team with a slight edge. If they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it, let's see how this one continues. Here's Johnny. The Giants finished out as they're able to get the conclusion. First down. That's how you hear he's Johnny. Don't get good shot. It'll be second down. It is second down to Stryker. Gets it to the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. To the end, down to It's set to come here at the time of the 32. Try here from the right side. It's out. Don't go for it on forward. It's 10-point drive. What's on you? Nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin with. And they may just keep it to take this 3-point lead. It's looking at 2 intense. So they're going to get it. 88 yards rushing for us. Now with a couple of touchdown runs to go. Come on. The final shot before the So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They could only muster one takeaway all night, but it was a big one right here. The Patriots come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Rams quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Rams wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the visitors' running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Steelers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. We're going to get started. And the Cowboys in the Silver Offense first here in this third quarter. And they got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half? Well, I like what they were able to do off the front in the first half because they had success running with that. That'll be once he's taking shots down here. He's going to be stunned before he can even get started. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Let's go now. He's in the game. Nice shot, and he was not happy on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag. Previous play is under review. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because it didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge not a successful one. Is this will stay an incomplete pass? Looking at them drive together. Somebody's there defensively. That was the same face on that run. It's going to set up a tough third and 9. To throw his start. It's up to Blake. The Captain's struck. It's 4th down. And the Giants send out the punter down. As he's on here to punt it away. Just go and take it at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. No return, but it goes down. It's just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll come the offense as they take over. They begin with a carry for them.
What is that? They leaving it on the back. All right. You got it right. You got it. Yes.
From the 46, here's second and a yard. Beginning to the ground. We're showing the offense to play. So he's taken down at the 46. Now, here we go. Look at the flow. Trying to set up the screen for Blue. The options there defensively. That screen was a little slow in development, and they shut that one down with little gain. Second down at 6 now from the 42. He is going to be stopped cold by the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now the shotgun snap is down with the floor. So Owen tries the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is right down it's a proof. He's expecting the expectation of 62 yards. Charles now expected. The longest stretch we've ever seen. We are going to a game expecting to cover this distance, but all the better checkers, they do things that shock and do practice, and defensive coaches, they give them a chance. That will show. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then punted the football. Yeah, I mean, it starts at South New Jersey City, but we've been arrested. Just 2 yards shoulders didn't get the play because of the receiver running for you there. That's how tough it is. That's yard. Give it 6 yards here. He's stepping near the 35 and the 34. Here's 30. to throw. He's hit the deep inside. Six yards. And the Giants are an extra point now from Newton. So that comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker. When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran it to the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And the return down the beach. Looks like I'm into the field. Now 10 months get set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of next episode. It's a field goal that's way better than the alternative, which is a punt. Yeah, but you've met fan bases that are happy with that field goal. Fan base Flynn let it too much that time. It's incomplete. Understand he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage down here was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete. Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. Big score there. Fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. 40-yard punt there, no return. Gonna get the play it together. Start the drive. Touchdown number 50. And the Giants are on strike quickly down. Extra splits the uprights. The 18 from the Giants is ready to send this one. This out the 40-yard line. Return. The Dallas Outgates out on the field. See if they can put this right in the end zone for us, because it's been a little bit of a rough game inside. Football in this spell game because it's spelled out the chair the time of safety fire. Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And give his leg a rest. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a fifth, barring the conversion here at the center. That's when slip down defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in your area, and it winds up incomplete. On fourth down, the punt team is up. This is Silly. Goes to return. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive it was that one play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3. It's only at that point. It's not about speed. It's not about less time from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play? Make a skip. This offense will do it. Mark too far in front. It's incomplete. They face a third down and 4 to that incompletion on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, it's still moving. It's in the enemy territory. It's 4 minutes to go. first down and it's going to be incomplete. And his best there, you can really see right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game for the football. Certainly has. It's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about it. It's made at the Cowboys 34-yard line. Play action now. Yard. He's going to let this go.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing again is Dart. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scattaboo. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
It's third and 10.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Ready up.
Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Second and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Milton. Out of his hands quickly to C.D. Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's up to the 45.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To throw is Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Second and 10. Third quarter of the season opener. Here's Milton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scattaboo, already his
second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
19, side, 19, just go.
Now Milton. Wide open receiver complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
Alert! Alert!
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. On the tackle is Dane Belton. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Throwing is Milton.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards. And the Cowboys
79 Broncos.
To throw, it's Milton.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
60, 2, go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Ready, ready.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
At the 25-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
2nd and 14. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Come back, team. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They do get 9, that leads to 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 20. 164 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
First down.
On 1st down, ball. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
And the Giants first down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll go to the keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Here's Dart.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. On 1st down, it's Blue.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 11-yard
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Milton.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotian credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Milton.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Milton. Throwing Milton, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That'll be complete to Blue.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw again.
Gets this into the hands of Blue.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Back to throw again.
Able to hit his target Lamb.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a
7 Hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming off a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. Has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And off we go from Cincy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Smith for no gain on that first down play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Burrow to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
To the air on 3rd and long. Right in by his back, Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Milton out of the pistol here. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. On screen here to Blue. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Blue here from the pistol. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Come on, come on.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Dallas.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown. And they're going to say it's incomplete.
play is under review.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturn call. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game.
Get set.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow now on first down. He finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Right 80. Right.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
At the 23-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Here we go. Can.
Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. On the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now Milton to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Milton now. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. Finds a man right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he'll go down here at the 16. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton, first and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal. And he just get the play off. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Gun.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Gets his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
On second down, run with Charbonnet. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That one's complete right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Throwing is Burrow. Brought in. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
that's another Bengals.
Here we go.
First and goal.
They kick the running back in motion.
Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. This one's caught. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
The Cowboys 6-yard line.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue are ready to take over once again. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know. Hey, man, our defense is having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the give, it's Blue. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Stop made by Barrett Carter.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41. Play fake. It's Milton. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's how draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. Out of the gun, it's Milton. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Milton out of the pistol here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Milton back to throw. He's getting close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to 17. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. And the Romans find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Come on, ready?
He was brought down by Shamar James.
Here we go.
2 yards on the pickup.
God.
It's 2nd and 8 at the
180.
16-yard line.
What is that? What is that?
Burrow back to throw. Brought in right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set. Setting up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. 19 right. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, off past their own 40. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating even more points as they take the field.
What is that? Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Here's Milton. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And the game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Burrow now on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Finds a man right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground, start this one off. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fired to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Milton now. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Milton. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
The 3rd down run with Blue. He has this down to the 34. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were. So they keep possession. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive.
Here we go. 180.
First down, Burrow to throw. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lead by 14. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milton now on 3rd down. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. They could really use a good one here. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Burrow on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Big
1st and 10.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
One play action here. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a first down as well. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action now, Burrow. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pop.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least. There probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Milton. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Milton back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
That's Lamb running a slant. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Milton out of the pistol here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Looking slant route, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, pass coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Savon Rebel.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 7.
180.
At the 40-yard line.
180 shot.
Burrow from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a gain of
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and
11 MT. 11. Here we go.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Bengals first down.
11.
At the 48-yard line.
Now he gives to Charbonnet, coming right. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Let's get set. Can. Start.
The tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st down. 1st and 10 at
Here we
the
go.
40-yard line.
Burrow setting the throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-possession game. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Milton to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Milton now. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It is caught left side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Ryan Schottenheimer wants his guys to get 2 more here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun.
And motion him out of the backfield left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores.
11.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he takes it down to the 33. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Gets himself free. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys about set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. That'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Play fake. It's Milton. It's his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Milton out of the pistol here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be across the midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Hits his tight end on the corner out. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Milton back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Milton. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
First down.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches. Really,
it's rocks. That ball's free. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. He's got this complete. It's Thomas Brooks. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Gun.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Short pass brought in. There he goes on the right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
63. Cowboys 42.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And I'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And
Let's go now.
First down.
Bronco 80. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Oh, they're on him, but he's dropped again. And these guys need to find a way to hold out better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Third and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go.
15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 70. Cowboys 42.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And it sets up 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass is caught by Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cowboys hoping to do some window dressing the time remaining. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Up the middle, Blue. He dodged the tackle. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up 3rd down. Working fast as that clock ticks down. From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He finds it beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got it. Ready?
In the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Milton. Flushed down out to his left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Well, no doubt looking for a moral victory here in lieu of one on the scoreboard, Bronk. It's 4th and goal. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. 1st and 10 from the 32. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but losing them is not going to alter this outcome. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11. Stop.
Another carry for Charbonnet. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the